Live from San Diego, this is the Fox 5 Morning News at 9.
It's time now to head to the kitchen. Shali's there already talking about Thanksgiving, and we haven't eaten all of our Halloween candy yet.
No, put the candy away. Let's go straight to like Thanksgiving, the good stuff, the holidays. Our friend Debbie Kornberg is back to help us spice things up. And as you can see here, we got a lot of color and we got a lot of cranberries on the thing.
Yes.
Here we go. This is my favorite season.
November 1st.
Okay.
Halloween's over.
Done.
Thanksgiving, here we come.
Here we come. What are we making today?
So we are making cranberry sauce, and I showcase a couple of different ways to use it. Naturally, the side. Don't forget the side dish. How many times have we left it in the refrigerator and forgot to put it out?
Many times.
Too many times to count. Cranberries are really interesting. They're a berry. They're actually native to North America. If you take a bite, they're super tart.
I've never had a cranberry like just plain like this.
Before you do it, it's tart.
Wait, do people, don't put this up on the internet. Do people eat cranberries like this?
No.
Oh, you're not supposed to eat it like this.
Well, I mean, you can. They're high in antioxidants and vitamin C. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you weren't kidding about that.
There's a reason why we add sugar or some type of sweetener, orange juice, whatever you want.
But they're good for you.
They're very good for you. Native to North America, used by Native Americans for thousands of years in their cooking.
Okay.
No, you work on that.
I'll work on that.
New England area, they grow in marshes, Pacific West, Northwest area, and what's interesting of how it got its name.
How did it get its name?
So cranes go into the marshes, and the pilgrims, when they saw them, saw the flowers of the cranberries and thought they looked similar to the crane's head. So it's actually craneberries. And then it's shortened to cranberries.
Okay.
Yeah. They're also known as bear berries because bears would snack on them.
Oh, interesting.
So some fun facts here.
Okay.
Yeah. And so this is, we can really take ownership of this fruit as part of American culture. And so what we're going to do is show you how to make it.
Okay.
So fresh cranberries or frozen, totally fine. This is just one bag.
Okay.
1 cup of water. Brown sugar, you can use honey, you can use maple syrup. If you want to be extra healthy and just use orange juice, you could probably do that. And some apples. And we're going to add some orange zest.
Got it.
And ginger.
Ginger, okay.
And of course, it wouldn't be Spice It Up with Deb without some spices.
You need your spices.
So I'm gonna go with Baharat today, which is like pumpkin spice, but a little savory. So we're gonna add 1 tablespoon in there, mix it up, put it on the stove. It cooks down really fast. You start to hear it popping.
Okay.
Let's make sure I think it's this one. We'll turn that on. And this is just gonna cook down. And as this is going, we are going to show how to make that beautiful baked brie with cranberries.
Oh, we're going to show you how to make this now. Okay.
Yes.
And this is warm. Yay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is going to just start to cook down 10 minutes. Let's get rid of that.
And then when it's done, it will look like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had that sit overnight.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a little liquidy when it first cooks, and then if you just let it sit and rest, it'll thicken.
Okay. So we have pastry.
Puff pastry.
Puff pastry, brie.
Brie. It's like this easy, and then we're going to take some of the cranberry sauce that I made.
Okay.
And put in here. And I should mention that after that's cooking down a little bit, I'm gonna add pistachios and toasted almonds to it.
Nice.
So it gives it a little crunch. It also breaks up the tartness. So it's as simple as that. Yeah.
Top it off with another little pastry.
Do you do a lot of appetizers before Thanksgiving meal?
It depends.
Yeah.
Depends on how many people are coming.
So literally,
That's it.
That's it, and then pinch it down. I will cut down the edges so it looks really nice. And you really just want to make sure this has a good seal so the cranberry juice and the brie doesn't ooze out.
So we put this in the oven.
And we're going to baste it.
Baste it, put it in the oven,
egg wash.
and then it's going to come back out when it's done. It'll look like this, and you'll cut into it, and you just eat them in little pieces, or?
Yeah, if it doesn't ooze out all over.
If it doesn't, well, oozing out is good because you just scoop it in. And I'm just taking a look because I love your goat cheese too, and I want to make sure that we get this in here. As far as the goat cheese and cranberries, like how can you incorporate that?
So that's just a nice, easy appetizer. Grab a log of goat cheese. I rolled one in the Baharat spice on top, and then you can already start to hear it cracking.
Yeah, I can hear
The
it.
popping. And some crackers and cranberry sauce, and the goat cheese pairs nicely. Go for
I
it,
can?
girl.
Okay.
Yes.
If you want to get the information, recipe, all that stuff, foxboysandiego.com. She wasn't kidding about the oozy part.
Yeah, so that's,
Debbie, you rock. Thank you.
you are welcome.
Okay, I'm so glad that very conveniently we have a commercial break so we can keep eating this, and we'll
Yeah.
be right back.